Hello, hello. Welcome to the Psychic Soul Healing channel. My name is Laura, and I will be doing a reading for Taurus today. For those of you that are new to the channel, anything that you need to know about my specials and what happens here in the channel, or if you want to follow me, you can read everything in the description box down below. Now, remember, energy is a fluid, so you may have to flip it, switch it. Again, interpret the message as it best resonates for you. Know that I always start using my deck, the Psychic Soul Healer deck, because I like to look at the karmic themes, the spiritual blocks. The energy that tends to throw a monkey wrench into your situations. Again, karmic means learn, really. We tend to associate karma with bad, but it just means learn. And a lot of times spiritual issues, they need to be integrated. Integrated just means learning to see a different aspect of your situation. So the first card out is Cruel. Manic. No, it's not uncommon when dealing with someone that's imbalanced to see someone that's cruel and that has that manic energy, that controlling energy, and someone that's codependent, narcissistic, tend to be cruel and tend to be very controlling and manic when they don't get their way, especially unstructured. So, Taurus, I feel like you're might be in a relationship again with somebody that does not want a commitment, that's someone that's very imbalanced, that's someone that doesn't really treat you nicely, and it's a form of emotional manipulation. And it makes you manic, it makes you have anxiety, it makes you paranoid. And I believe that for you guys, again, when I see this energy here, it's usually because we haven't learned a karmic lesson. So we might have been born into a family where a parent was very manic and controlling and cruel, and that's the original trauma. But we again felt not safe. And so when it's unstructured, so we need the support. So this is telling me too, on the psychic level, that a lot of you guys grew up in a family that there was no support. And maybe it's because there was only one parent. Maybe one parent died, maybe one parent again had a drinking problem and they were there, but they weren't really there. I feel that that is for a selective few. And so the parent that was there, they weren't nice. They weren't nice because they were stressed out all the time. So understand, we can inherit their trauma. So we don't know what's going on in your situation yet, Taurus, but I can guarantee that I'm going to see this energy again play out within a situation, whether that's within work or whether it's within a personal relationship, because this is a trauma. Whenever I see cruel and unstructured, it's like I feel not safe. Don't feel safe, and it makes, this is your energy again, that manic energy from when I'm not safe, again trying to get to a place of virtue, trying to get to a place of high character, wanting to surround yourself. Definitely knowing the difference, merciless forgiveness, which goes back to again where I feel like you grew up in a home that, again, you had one parent, and so it could be you grew up in a codependent relationship, like you grew up with parents that were codependent, so you learned that type of behavior, you learned to have that type of relationship yourself, though it's not a relationship that you feel safe in, it's not a relationship that you want. So in order to release this energy, we have to again come to a place of merciless forgiveness, but at least there's a sense of wanting to, because you pulled the virtue card out. And so virtue card is coming from the highest character. And so we do that. Again, that's how you would transform this cruel energy and this manic energy. And really even the unstructured energy. Because if I am, again, standing in my truth, and I have forgiven, then I'm not acting from my emotional, again, state of mind. Again, most people that need healing don't realize that they come more from the emotional mind and their emotional being, instead of, you know, a balanced place, which is logically, do I need this? How does it benefit me? In the, you know, body, mind, spirit, again, not just coming from our emotions, like doing something because there's going to be some sort of gratification, but there's actually going to be healing. And that's, again, the only way to integrate this energy, again, of cruel and manic is, again, I need to forgive. That's the only way. So that's a message where I feel like, again, for many of you Taurus, that you, again, grew up in a family that the theme was, again, that parents weren't nice to each other. A lot of times this happens in codependent relationships. One parent takes on the brunt of the responsibilities, and the other person might be the breadwinner. It's, again, there's several, everyone plays a role, but the roles are not working for both parties anymore. And because they're not, there's, again, a lot of anger. The one person that feels like they're taking on the brunt, they're giving more. And so how is this replaying in your life now? Again, because you're not living with your parents, now you're in a relationship and you're not coming from your truth, from what works for you. So again, we have to release the energy that we grew up in in order to not repeat it. And we also have to forgive ourselves for putting up with. So let's actually see what's going on right now, okay? Because that was the spiritual message of, again, breaking the karmic contracts of, again, where if I'm in a codependent relationship, if I'm in a relationship where someone doesn't make me feel safe, make me feel happy, because again, it's unstructured. Maybe that person doesn't want to be committal. Maybe there's a sense of, I don't know where this relationship is going. I don't feel safe. And it gives you, again, this manic energy. And maybe, again, you grew up in a family that you didn't feel safe. So you have to forgive, but part of forgiving is actually doing the shadow work and saying, what transpired? How can you release that energy? And how can you create structure in your life that's going to allow you to come from the highest, again, level of consciousness? So what's going on right now is, again, Page of Cups. So already I'm feeling like there's immature energy, that there's somebody that you're connected to that doesn't want commitment, that someone that's very enthusiastic about your relationship, may be very passionate about your relationship, because again, he has the cups. Cups are all about love, all about passion. So there are a lot of talk and not really walk, because pages are not kings or emperors. There's somebody that is very enthusiastic, but they, again, don't have a plan of how to go about getting what they want, and tend to get distracted very easily. Is, again, and because of that, again, the Tower, the ending. And I feel like, again, you were connected to someone that was very immature, and they were immature because, again, they wanted to keep things very very unstructured. They wanted to keep it non-committal. They wanted to not make you feel safe and supported in a type of relationship. And this was the repeat of what you grew up in. And it made you, again, very nervous, have a lot of anxiety, make you paranoid. And it's a very cruel thing for your person to do to somebody, because it makes them not feel safe in their relationship. And that's pretty much what that was saying. But it was actually a karmic theme from childhood. So you're getting it again now in like a relationship. It's again choice. Again, the Lovers. So it's again Page of Cups coming to you, but again, not 100% honest. Not again, and I feel like it came to a head. You realize that this person isn't 100% honest. It's again that they were involved with someone else, or that they were not making you a priority. But I'm actually feeling like there was someone else that they had to make a choice about, and they were really connected to this person again on a financial level, but they also feel right now that they are missing out on an opportunity. They almost feel like, Taurus, because I almost feel like you walked away. Obviously, with the Tower, it means that everything came to a crumbling halt because this person didn't want to make a decision, didn't take advantage of the opportunity either to make this connection right. And so there's a sense of justice where I feel like a lot of you Taurus is walking away from this person because they didn't offer you an opportunity. They didn't offer you a commitment. They wanted to keep things passionate. They wanted to keep things again non-committal, which was again very cruel. And so here you are. And so now this person is realizing, because the Hierophant, it's again, there's a spiritual guidance almost. The once you walked away, made them do some introspection. And I feel like also you feel better that you've disconnected from this person. That was very healing for you because I feel like it took your power back. Now, I don't even feel like a lot of you people were dating. I feel like it never even got to that place, but there was a sense that it should have. There was a sense that that's where it was going, that this is what this person had promised, but they weren't 100% honest. It's again, that's why it all came crumbling down. So it's again, and mainly because this person refused to make a choice. And again, that choice could be not even another person. It just could be like they weren't giving you the time. They were putting their work. Other people were getting in the way. They were always making other things a priority above you, which made you walk away, which made everyone again do healing on themselves. But I believe it was very healing for you to do that, Taurus. Because like I said, the person had many opportunities and they didn't take advantage of it. And so you gave them justice. Which understand the only way to transform this relationship, whether you want to make it work or you don't, would to be do exactly what you just did here, which is walk away. Give this person, like again, kind of their papers, almost like hit the highway papers, that it's again to tell them to like hit the road, because there's a sense of them not being very mature here. And so again, 3 of Pentacles. So again, but it's reversed. So which normally I always see 3 of Pentacles is a time of like celebration and creating, and really nothing's happening here. It ended, and it ended because again, you gave this person justice. I feel like why it's coming out like this, it's almost like because this relationship has gone back and forth to Taurus for a lot of you, that your person didn't believe that you were really walking away, that you weren't really ending it. And because not so much even because of you, I believe that your person is cocky. They've dated people that have not held them to the highest level that they could be, again, have made them accountable. And because they haven't, your person thinks it's just okay to get things their way, to have everything their way, because it's worked before. And again, they don't care that it's cruel. They don't care that it creates, again, crazy energy inside of you. They're not looking at that. But once you walked away, it's again that now they're looking at it. It's because it's again, they realize that, hey, this really should have been something. I just feel like they didn't know what it was. It's again, yeah, 3 of Swords. So painful truths. So it's again, they're starting to come out of it. It's again, but they did not realize. So it was like kind of delayed, like I said. So which happens a lot of times. So you, Taurus, I feel like many of you guys were going through this process and saying, this isn't working for me. I just got to a point where it's not structured. It's very mean. It makes me crazy. I don't want this. I want to come from a higher level of consciousness. And really, you're just not on my level. That's that energy of Page. It brought it all to an end because you don't want to be committal. You want to be running around with other people. You want to have other choices. You want to, again, pick other people aside from me. That created, again, a lot of healing within inside you both for different reasons. For you, you were taking your power back, Taurus. For this person, it made them, again, have to look at themselves. And the painful truth is the fact that you, again, like don't want this relationship now because of it. It's like they didn't think that. The whole time they were in their mind thinking that it was something else, delusional. The whole time they thought they were going to get success. The whole time they thought that it's again the sun, happiness. Like they were only looking at this relationship from what, again, their imagination, from a delusional standpoint, which a lot of times happens with people that have intimacy issues. They're attracted, they try and get everything on their terms, again, which is why the unstructured. And again, and to make the person a little bit weak, manic, so that they're more easily controlled. So they really thought that they were going to get success, but really in the end, I feel like you said, I don't feel comfortable with this. This is toxic. This is toxic. But the spiritual lesson really is to like break that karmic cycle of, you know, tolerating of it, of and to walk away, because the 8 of Cups is, again, is walking away. Now you're slow to walk away because this was a soul relationship, Taurus. This was a deep connection. You had a deep connection with this person, but this person didn't want to learn. This person, again, kind of wanted to feel like as if they were more superior. They were okay. There are some people that feel bad about themselves, that the way that they, again, feel more comfortable in their relationships is to kind of position themselves so that they have the upper hand, so that they're not subservient to you. And in that, they do it by you know, not giving commitment, making you not really feel good about yourself, which is very cruel, and making you insecure, making you, again, have very manic energy. But that's the reoccurring energy karmic theme that is played out in past relationship, but the root is, again, from the way that you grew up. So Taurus, you'll have to let me know whether or not you resonated with that message. And if you did, let me know. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you're looking to win a free reading, again, you just need to do those 3 things. Again, leave a like. Again, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and write healer in the description box when you leave your comment, and you may win a free reading. Okay, Taurus, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.